Welcome to the Content Lifestyle blog, where today we'll be looking at the TT BH07 Taotronics wireless earbuds. If you're on the lookout for wireless earbuds, then you've probably come across these Taotronics ones. I came across them on Amazon and they had the Amazon recommended rating and a lot of happy customers. So I decided to give them a go. 2 months ago, they arrived in the post in this nice snazzy little box. Now, it's nothing too fancy, but first impressions are always a good thing with me. And with most electronics these days, they seem to be going for these kind of lightweight, eco-friendly kind of boxes. And I think it looks really stylish, to be honest. So, I mean, there's not really a lot to be said for the actual packaging, but for me, like I said, it's always a good first impression. So when I got it out of the package, I was quite happy. The next thing was, I wasn't 100% sure on the actual shape of the earbuds. For me, I've never really had anything other than just a basic earbud that sits in the ear. But I thought I'd give them a go. My main concern was that I wasn't sure if this little bit here was going to be intrusive or uncomfortable in the ear. But when I first gave them a go, I was really quite pleasantly surprised. As you can see, you can just slot them in and give a little twist just to make sure that they're snug. And it's a perfect fit. So the best thing about this for me is that it gets that really nice sweet spot of where the sound is best. For me, I really like bass in my music, and when you get a nice snug fit with your earbuds, you really get to appreciate the bass. As well as that, it also really helps with the noise cancellation aspects of the earbuds. So this little feature here is really good at holding the earbud in place and making sure it doesn't shift or move when you're sat at your desk working, or more importantly, if you're out for a jog or doing any sports. It keeps it in there nice and keeps sure that the sound quality is great. The next thing that really appealed to me was the magnetic aspect. So as you can see, both earbuds on either side have a little magnet and a slight little put together and they click nicely. So for me, this is really important because if you've got your earbuds on, if you're jogging and not using them or doing anything around the house, you don't want to accidentally lose them if they fell off. Having a little magnetic clasp there means that they just sit together nicely around your neck. And I don't know if you're like me, but I really like the look of them. For me, they've got a kind of cool little like surfer dude necklace look. And if you're after a more snazzy look, you can always go for one of the colourful options. I think they've got yellows and reds and blues if you really want to stand out from the crowd. One of the next most important things with wireless earphones is how well do they hold the battery. Now, if you've got to charge this up, obviously it's got to hold its own battery while it's in use. And one of the worst things I could imagine is if you're going for a run or you're in the middle of some busy work and you're listening to a great album and it just cuts out right at the middle of that perfect point. That is not what you want from a good set of earphones. I'm pleasantly surprised to say that these, however, have a fantastic battery life. Now, I think the stated usage time is around about 9 hours of playback, but the thing that really stands out for me is that when they're not in use and just in standby mode, they can last for up to and possibly over a week. That for me is really important because it's not so much when I'm listening to the album, because I know my earphones are on and I'm using them, that's fine, and I can be aware of maybe when they need charging. It's when maybe I've stopped listening and I forgot to hit that off button. With a lot of other wireless products, I do that quite often and find that when I come back to them, they're depleted of battery and I've got to charge them before I go ahead and use them. However, these, with their like really long standby life, manage to just be ready whenever you need to use them. So there's been plenty of times where I've finished work, gone over to the car, jumped in, got home, left these on the side and forgot about them overnight, come back in the morning and done that day after day for a whole week. And they have lasted for that entire week, non-stop. That for me is a really important feature and makes these such a great, usable, everyday set of earbuds. Another really good feature is that these also function as a hands-free kit. So sometimes when I'm walking around or I've got my phone in my pocket and I don't realise, or driving, or any number of situations where you can't easily grab your phone to hand, if these are powered on and your phone rings, you can simply hit the button, stick your earbud in and start talking away. This is a great feature. I've never really gotten into using hands-free kits, and it's because they've always been an extra thing to carry around. And if you're like me, I've got phone, wallet, keys. The fewer things I need to carry around to remember, the better. Whereas with these doubling up, I can just have these around my neck all day, listening to music, and when I need to, if I'm in the car, just slip it in, and there we go. I can speak to my wife, let her know I'm on the way home, no problem. Now for a budget set of earbuds, I got these at £18.99, that's British pounds. You might think that the sound quality would suffer. However, I'm really pleased to say that it didn't. Whether I was listening to rock music, electro or hip hop, I was able to hear all of those intricate little notes with a great range of volume as well. It made it really satisfying to listen to some of my classic albums and still be able to hear little bits of the music that I hadn't heard before, the kind of feature that is unique to listening to earbuds. Now, if there's one issue I have with these earbuds, and it's not a big one, it would be that they don't have a little clip somewhere along here, so then you can fasten it to your shirt or t-shirt. Now, why is that important to me? When you're listening to these, because we've got the little remote control set on the side here, it does have a slight tendency sometimes to hang a little bit more to the right. Now, that's not a big issue, but if you're like me, I like to have it quite even. And with a little clip on the back, that would enable it to hold in place and make sure that that snagging doesn't happen. Now, to be honest, I worked around this issue. I bought a third-party clip and attached it myself. So it's not really a big gripe, but it would have been nice if that came in the box as well. The only other issue I had as well was that one time when I was out playing some golf and I was getting ready to take my swing, as I turned my head a little bit, I noticed the noise cut out for a second. Now, I'm not sure if that was just a one-off issue or if it was because maybe it was nearly running out of battery, but it hasn't happened again since then. However, it's good to note that just in case it's an issue to look out for. As I said, in 2 months it's only happened once and it could be unique to my set, but it's better to let you know that to give you an honest judgment of these earbuds. So to summarise, these Taotronics TT BH07 earbuds are a fantastic purchase. Their best points are a budget price of £18.99, great range and battery life, great sound quality, nice look and feel, and the magnetic earbuds make them really great for everyday use, so then you can just have them around your neck without any concerns. The only downsides were it would be nice to have a little extra clip to attach to your shirt, and the slight possibility of that one time when I had a little bit of sound cut out, but like I said, that might have just been the battery running down low. So overall, I would give these an 8 out of 10. Now, if you'd like to get yourself a pair of these, then you can follow the link in the description below and head on over to Amazon and snap yourself up a pair. I thoroughly recommend them and I don't think you'll be disappointed. Thank you.